All right, so we are going to grab the corner brackets and simply place them all on each corner, like so. All right, so what we're going to make sure of when we put these corner brackets on, that the horizontal sits on top of this, not on the inside like that. Okay, you're going to lose height overall, and it's going to be better structurally if they sit above the top, like so. And obviously the opposite on the bottom, you want to have it on the base to get your maximum height and strength. All right, so we are going to grab the 25mm hex screws, and we are going to start screwing the frame together. So generally make sure when screwing it that it's nice and square, pull it nice and tight into the corners, and also make sure that it's not, you know, down like this when we're screwing. We want it nice and square. Pull it all nice and tight. And then what we do is use the existing holes in the frame here. Straight through. And then I generally like to put this one in also. Gets it nice and square, and then it makes it easier to then pop, make it nice and square. Pop this one in first, and then back it up with this one. And then back it up with this one. Now, this being the top side, so this is going to be the top of the screen itself. I tend to, put another screw in through the side here, and also one through the top into one of these. All right. What I don't do when you're doing the bottom ones, because we install a brush seal on the bottom at the end, having that drag down can cause it to drag on the floor, which we don't want to do. So we tend to put some down this side and in the front, but not in the base, just because of that reason. All right, and we're gonna repeat that process for the entire frame. Right. Also, because this is the inner side and this side, this is where the gates are going to meet in the middle. I also don't put them in the side here, because if we've got one this side and one this side, it's just more stuff that can potentially catch when the gates pass. We can adjust that, but I tend not to put any in the sides on the inside. So inside, no bolts, and the base also top and sides, no problem. All right, that is frame complete.